What was the most challenging moment when adopting a child? When my husband and I went to visit the shelter, the idea was to meet only Emma, but in the corridor, the director intercepted us with a worried expression. "Emma has a sister," she said. "They are twins, but Emma refuses to leave without Lily." She took a deep breath before continuing. "Lily has Down syndrome in a severe stage. She doesn't talk, doesn't eat alone, and needs constant assistance." We stayed in that room for hours in silence. Our financial resources were not prepared for such high medical expenses. Our jobs didn't have the flexibility necessary for all the therapies Lily would require. And emotionally, we didn't know if we could handle such responsibility. We asked to meet Emma alone, but the director refused. "They are inseparable," he said. "They sleep in the same bed, wear the same clothes, and even developed a language just for them." When we finally saw them, Emma held Lily's hand so tightly that her fingers were stiff. She gave us an intense, protective look, as if she were ready to defend her sister from any threat. Lily hid behind her, but smiled the purest smile I had ever seen. We returned home in silence, with only 2 days to decide. Everything in me repeated Emma's gaze. She stood in front of her sister like a little guardian. My husband broke the silence, saying, "We can't leave them apart. But can we do it with all this?" We spent the next day calling health plans, analyzing specialized schools, reviewing spreadsheets. Logic said it was impossible. But then, while packing my bag, I found a drawing made by Emma, 2 dolls holding hands with the words written on crayons. "Please don't separate us." And in the little corner, a childish promise, "I take care of her." The next morning, we returned to the shelter. Emma was waiting for us at the window, still with her fingers intertwined in Lily's. When we said we wanted to take both of them, Emma started crying, but didn't let go of her sister even for a second. Lily, with her serene smile, reached out and stroked my husband's beard. The first 6 months were a whirlwind. Lily needed constant monitoring, speech therapist, physiotherapist, doctors. Emma had frequent nightmares, screaming at night for fear that someone would take Lily away. We broke our credit cards, I sold my car, and we moved to a smaller house near the hospital. Last week, we celebrated their 8 years. Emma made a point of buying the same dresses for both of them, even though Lily had soon covered hers with icing. That night, I heard the two whispering in their own language. Emma was teaching Lily to say "I love you" in sign language. Yesterday, Emma came to me in tears. "A child at school called Lily an idiot," he said. I asked what she did. "I told him that my sister taught me more about love than anyone in this world," he replied, before hugging me and whispering, "Sorry we cost so much." Every morning, I still check our bill, thinking about how we're going to pay for Lily's next surgery. But that night, when I saw them sleeping with Emma's arm wrapped in her sister, I realized that the real challenge was not financial. It was that moment in the shelter, when Emma looked at me with firm eyes and said, "If you can't take us both, it's okay. Just promise you'll find someone who loves my sister like I do."